Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Kyle from Speed Bets here, bringing you guys another Prize Picks video. Now, you might notice that intro sounded a little bit different. That is because we are no longer affiliated with Sports Pulse Fantasy. That was the group we were in. It was a little trio of us, me, my good friend Schmoopy, and then we had a third member named Sal. Unfortunately, it was brought to our attention that Sal was engaging in some dishonest activities, certain things that was fucking over the VIP members, the people that were paying him for picks. They weren't getting anything from him. He wasn't betting on the stuff that he said he was betting on, wasn't putting the effort in, wasn't active at all in the Discord. It was just a general shit show. We made the decision after some deliberation we were going to part ways. It's just not something we stand for. We never want to make the people who pay us for picks are the top of our priority. We borderline put these people ahead of ourselves. Like, we care a lot about this community, the community we're building. These people trust us. We're not going to be with someone who just violates and disrespects the trust of the people who are paying us to do what we do. But that's whatever, man. Whatever. We're moving on. We are in the new server. It's in the description right below. It's the old server. If you're an OG, you remember that. But last night, we're still figuring out. We're setting up the roles to get the VIP rolling again. We're just doing free plays only for right now. Last night, 2 for 2 on hockey. My guy Schmoopy, I think he went 2 for 3 in the NFL. Insane day of profit. He hit a couple slips. It's just great stuff going on all around in the Discord. You're not going to want to miss out. We're going to be putting a lot of emphasis and a lot of value on free picks, okay? Obviously, we have the VIP. The VIP is where our most high confidence stuff, that's all going to be. It's going to be there the same. Our VIP is going to be profitable as it has been for us too. Can't say the same for everyone, but for us it's been very profitable. But we are going to engage with the community, lots of YouTube videos, lots of TikToks, lots of Instagram Reels, lots of posts in the Discord. Free plays are going to go up everywhere. We're going to give you guys some props, some game lines, just money line, everything, man. Everything. We're trying to make this a good experience. We're trying to focus an emphasis on the community. It's not a cash grab. We're not trying to get in, oh, join the VIP, I need the money. Like, no, dude, it's not about that. Trying to shoot for longevity here. We're building a community, and we want people to trust us, basically, is what's going on here. Because our reputation, not so much our two reputations, but the reputation of us as a group was a little bit tarnished by the activities of others. I'm done yapping. I'm sorry. We'll get right into the picks here. Just showing off some success. Obviously, we're killing it. Can't lie there. You can see at the top there it says new low price. We're going $10 a month. I think that's more than reasonable for the plays, the quality, the quantity, everything we're getting. We're covering all sports. We're not limiting ourselves to one sport. And you just get to be a part of a great community. I think it's a good value. We'll be running promos all the time. We'll be giving out free months. It's just an emphasis on community over cash. Now let's see what we're cooking up today. Now I have 3 actual picks here, and then I have a fun parlay down at the bottom that isn't as serious. So for these plays, we have Connor McDavid over 1.5 points, Connor Hellebuyck over 27.5 saves, and Nikita Kucherov over 1.5 points. I'm just going to do a quick little preview. If you don't care about the nerd shit, the data, whatever, you can just skip that. I'll give you my reasoning right now. Connor McDavid cashed in 4 out of the last 5 games. Has a very nice matchup tonight going against the Ottawa Senators. A middle of the pack team in allowing assists and goals. Connor McDavid has been putting on for the city. Coming off of 2 losses in a row and a shutout last night. Absolutely embarrassing performance. I don't know how that happened. My prediction here is they're going to bounce back in a big way. I can see McDavid even getting 3 points potentially, and I just think he's going to be showing out tonight. Connor Hellebuyck over 27.5 saves going against the Florida Panthers. Now, they just played Florida, and he had 26 saves, so you might think, why am I taking the over if it was their last game? Well, that's because Florida won 5-0, and they still shot 26 times. When you're winning 5-0, you're not shooting the puck at all. But Florida is one of those teams with guys that love to shoot. You have Kachuk and you have Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe's never seen a shot that he doesn't like. This guy takes a shot whenever there's even the slightest bit of a lane. All right, you just have guys that are shooting all the time. A lot of shoot-first players. You get a Barkov, a pass-first guy. Reinhardt's going to be ripping from the outside. It's just a shooting-heavy team. They're averaging over this on the road, and now that Winnipeg's back at home, I think Winnipeg's going to get the job done, which means that Florida's going to have to shoot to keep themselves in the game. I think he has over 30-plus potential, and I love this bet. Now for Nikita Kucherov. He's been a little up and down with the points in the last couple. He started off the season super hot, But Braden Point is back, and they're going against the Penguins. Penguins are dead last in assists allowed, dead last in goals allowed, and this is the best possible matchup. Their defense has been trash. Their goaltending has been trash. Everything about the Penguins team this season, besides their offense, has been trash. Just leads to high-scoring games, lots of volatility. I think Kucherov's in a good spot to get 2 points here, especially with Braden Point back in the lineup. We'll just take a quick peek at everything I'm saying. Head-to-head matchups for Kucherov, cashed 3 times in a row. See in the top right, dead last. Then we go to the last 5. Obviously missed 2 here. I mean, Winnipeg, that's a tough matchup, which they won somehow. And then we have the Philly, which is just Philly's a weird team this season. I can't get a read on Philly to save my life. And then with Braden Point back, I just think he has all the potential in the world here. Go to Connor McDavid. This is that 4 out of the last 5 I was telling you about in the shutout against the Canadiens, which is crazy. Nobody picked the Canadiens to do that. Ottawa allows 5.5 assists per game, 3.1 goals. Like I said, middle of the pack, 13th and 21st. I just think it's a very good spot for him, and I think he's going to bounce back in a big way. Our Hellback, a lot of people look at like the last 5, last 10 for goalie props. That doesn't matter. All that matters is the head-to-head and the team stats going up against him. 3 head-to-head matchups. The Florida Panthers have gone over this in a game where Winnipeg won, another game where Winnipeg won, and then look at that. The one time Florida wins, they don't go over. Now, my prediction is that Winnipeg's going to win this game. That would imply, based off just these stats right here, my prediction would probably be Winnipeg wins by at least 1 to 2 goals here. We look at Winnipeg in games where they won by 2. The stats are looking a little bit better. Games that Utah does not shoot. Tampa Bay, this one was a little concerning. Tampa Bay generally likes to shoot a lot. The Sharks do not shoot. The Capitals generally don't shoot that much. Boston, that's a little bit of an outlier. The Blackhawks don't shoot, and the Blues don't shoot. Now, with the exception of a couple games, these are all understandable unders, okay? It's a lot of looking at the teams. But you see all these overs, and it's something you gotta love. Alright, so that's the 3 main plays. Now we're going to take a look at the tool outlier that I've been using for this. And we're going to incorporate these 2 plays right here. Connor Garland, he has failed to exceed 0.5 hits in his last 5 games. Jacob Trouba has exceeded 1.5 hits in 15 of his last 19 games on the road. Now I want to preface this by just saying straight up, if you want to make money in the long run, do not bet on hits. Hits are the stupidest prop in the world to bet on. You cannot, there's physically no way, no stat, no number, no mathematical equation to figure out how many hits a guy is going to get. It is all just recent history. Now, when you're betting on hits, it could happen the first second of the game. It could happen the last second of the game. He could go an entire game without getting a single opportunity to get a hit. You can't predict when a guy is going to be hitting someone up against the board. You can't predict the shoulder check. It's just not something you can even do. So, for that reason, we're going to have fun with this. On the 4-man, you just throw like $5 on it. If it hits, it hits. It doesn't, it doesn't. The main plays are in theory where the money is going to be made. So we added these on here. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Trouba, obviously, huge success rate here. We just go to the last 10. On and off, it's a hit prop. What are you going to do? Then Connor Garland, last 5. Only 1 out of the last 5. And then last 20, it's just something you like to see. Obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of the last 20. Like I said, hit prop, you can't predict it. It doesn't matter. He gets 3 in one game and then 0 in the next. We're just going to hope that he stays under that half and that Trouba can go over the 1.5 and we'll get a nice little hit here, and that'll be fun to laugh at in the next video. Now, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like the video. Let me know if my picks are shit. We've had a couple bad YouTube slips in a row. We just got unlucky. I'm done betting on shots on goal. We had a triple stat correction. They brought our guy under in the last one on William Nylander. He got stat corrected down 3 times, which is insane. I've never seen that before. But it is what it is. You can't make that stuff up. Hopefully, this one will cash for us. We're back. We're better than ever. Join the new Discord. Totally free for now. Lots of free plays going up in there all the time. Going to continue that even after the VIP gets set up again. But yeah, until then, man, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.